Hope all is well. Okay, so when I was in Vancouver, I did a mini impromptu type of coffee crawl, and for the most part, I wasn't too thrilled with my coffee. However, there's two drinks that really blew my mind. One was an espresso martini that I had later on in the day. On Saturday, when I was walking around with Brent and had little to no expectation, tried this cafe that served a lot of different things. And one thing in particular, it was I forgot what they called it. We'll look it up soon. What it was, coffee espresso. Really surprised how tasty it was. It had just the right amount of body, flavor, and taste that I can actually taste the coffee. And sure, yeah, the main reason why people like to get that drink is because it gives them a good pick-me-up. But I did like the flavor. So we're gonna make it this time as a decaf, and then we're gonna talk about it for just a little bit. So what we're gonna do right now is that we're gonna make a cup of coffee. 15 to 1 medium roast to dark roast is. We're gonna use RUB 60. No, we're not. We're gonna use the April Brewer with the Cleta Wave 15 to 1. Okay, so we're gonna take that to 225. Okay, so the name of this particular coffee, as you probably already know, is called a red eye coffee. Okay, so it consists of espresso and also in this case we're doing both of them in the same coffee. So we're gonna do a total of 3 pulses, so this is gonna be the last one. Take it up to 225. So if you're thinking or wondering if you can actually do this at home, I believe you can. It's not gonna taste as developed, I guess, as this combination is going to be, but one thing that you can use is probably like a AeroPress. I don't know if you can see that right there, but you can use an AeroPress, probably do like a 5 to 1 ratio and make a shot out of it. So that can be an option for you. Also the mocha pot, and then of course you do the regular drip coffee. I think those could be decent alternatives to making this drink, the red eye. All right, went slightly over 15 to 1, but I think it's still beef. So now I'm gonna turn you around and we're gonna make an espresso shot. It's kind of cool, right? So with the espresso shot, it's about 14.5 grams of coffee, and then we're just gonna make a shot. We're not gonna really weigh anything. Just gonna pull it all the way down and go from there, okay? All right, pulse this. My light is on right now, so as the light is on, it's heating up again. So after it goes off, I like to wait a couple seconds for it to be ready for me to pull this shot. That's what I normally do. Here's our cup of coffee, pull our shot. I didn't really dial this in. Oh shit, it's coming out fast. So this is probably not gonna be the best dialed in shot, but who knows if that shot at the place was actually dialed in correctly. Tasted okay to me, so we're gonna work on dialing it in next time, okay? But it's all good. I did want to show you the bed. This is the bed right there. I think I did a fantastic job of brewing that cup of coffee. So now we're gonna get a cup of coffee. We're gonna see how memorable it is now. See if it does the exact same thing as it did for me a couple days ago in Vancouver. See, I'm getting better. I used to say Toronto, but it's not. Really do like it a lot. It's robust in the middle to where it usually falls flat, but it's extremely tasty too. And I don't know if you've done this in a while. You've tasted this coffee before in this type of element, but I really truly enjoy it. I'm gonna be doing this more often. Yes, the shot that I actually pulled probably wasn't the best, but you get the point. At the end of the day, do I enjoy this? Yes, I do. I really do enjoy this. Creamer is gonna work. It's gonna work just fine. But as a black, you know, sometimes I have a tendency, especially with my decaf, to like taste a little bit of it and just be done with it. But this, I can probably finish this whole thing real easily because it's tasty from the get-go, especially when it's hot. I'm sure when it does cool down, it's gonna be even better. Let me know if you tried this before. You saw the way that I made it. And like I said, I think some alternative ways of making it is using either the AeroPress at a 5 to 1 ratio, mocha pot, because those are very heavy and thick types of coffee. And of course, drip coffee. I did a 1 to 15. I think 1 to 15 works just perfectly. If you wanted to kind of like play around with that dialing in, you can probably do 1 to 8. That probably works out really well too. I wouldn't do a 1 to 10 ratio with the drip coffee, with the filter coffee. I think it'll get too close or too masking of the flavors, and then you kind of lose the essence of how the coffee and the espresso are working together. So red eye, there's other variations, like you put like 3 or 4 shots in it and all that stuff. Coffee is cool, right? Because there's so many different drinks that you can do and enjoy, you know, to change it up for you. And that's the reason why I'm gonna bring this up mainly in this quick video. So that's what I got for you. If you have any comments, let me know how you go about it. I'll dial in that espresso a lot better next time.